Carlos from ROHM Semiconductor, excited to have you with us here today. Emilio, excited to have you here too. Today we're here to talk about our 2 kV silicon carbide offering. In the past, Emilio, we've talked about SEMITRANS 20. Seems that we've got a few more things to talk about today.
That we do, James. So last year we talked about the SEMITRANS 20 with 2000 volt silicon carbide, and this time we've shown up with some more products such as our SEMITRANS 3 and our SEMITOP E2. And so basically what we've done is we've taken that same 2000 volt chip and we've expanded it across the entire portfolio to go from just some hundreds of kilowatts up to the megawatt range in that full spectrum. And with that, we've also brought an application sample. So this is based on the SEMITOP E2 2000 volt silicon carbide as a 3-phase solution to make it easier for our customers to do their designs. So all of this is based on the ROHM 2000 volt silicon carbide chip.
Okay, sounds good. So Carlos, let's talk about the chip.
Sure, the 2 kilovolt chip is actually based on our 4th generation silicon carbide MOSFET technology. And as such, it shares several characteristics with its family. Like for example, excellent switching characteristics. There you can see that the total switching loss features very little dependency on temperature. 4th generation features very good cosmic radiation robustness, which allows us to provide a 2 kilovolt chip for a 1500 volt DC-link application. And therefore, we can reduce the thickness of the chip and lower the conduction loss at the module level later on. And then finally, the chip features an internal gate resistance mounted on top. This improves flexibility as the module designer does not need to allocate valuable space for it, and it's not constrained by this resistor in the module for its layout needs.
Okay, sounds good. Emilio, let's talk about applications. What are we going to be targeting these modules with?
Sure. So we've talked previously about solar energy storage, 1500 volt type applications, which is really at 1500 volts. And I'll say if you have a SEMITRANS 20, it's great for the megawatt scale range, but we're branching beyond that. So energy storage, as an example, you could have a central inverter type approach for energy storage, but we've seen more of a modular approach these days. So we're focusing more on our SEMITOP and SEMITRANS 3 for the lower power range. So this could be 250 kilowatt modular converter for energy storage. It could also be for electric vehicle charging. So these days we have the voltage that could be increasing in the future up to 1250 volts. We're also seeing that this is often paired with energy storage, potentially solar, almost like a DC microgrid. And so if you run a 1500 volts DC link for all those points, you can use the 2000 volt silicon carbide from SEMITOP, SEMITRANS 3, SEMITRANS 20 to meet each one of these applications.
So Carlos, let's talk about the relationship between Semikron Danfoss and ROHM Semiconductor and our collaboration.
Our current collaboration has been regarding our RGA lineup of IGBTs and our 4th generation of silicon carbide MOSFETs up to 1200 volts. And we are now very happy to extend that to 2 kilovolt to cater the needs of these high voltage applications.
So Carlos, ROHM Semiconductor with Semikron Danfoss power modules, this sounds like a very powerful combination. I'm really excited to see where we take this partnership in the future.